So this is half kg, 500 grams of whole duli urad or whole urad skinless, okay? Washed urad, duli urad it's called. We have soaked it overnight. How do you know it is nicely soaked? Is if you just pierce it, it should break into half, okay? Now there are there are a lot of ingredients here, so I'm going to keep my list in hand so I don't miss out on the measurements. So for half kg of urad dal, you will need around, let me go in the measurement I have. So you need 1/4 cup of coriander seeds, then you need 2 tablespoons of black pepper, then you need 1/4 cup of fennel seeds, you need 1 tablespoon of cumin seed here, then you need 1 tablespoon of black pepper powder, that's here. Then you will need 1/4 cup of coriander powder, which is here. You will need half cup of chili flakes. You will need half tablespoon of hing or asafoetida. You will need 1.5 big black cardamom, seeds removed. So the seeds are here. And you will need 1.5 of green cardamom. Again, the seeds are removed here. Okay. Then you will need around 6 cloves. 4 to 6 cloves is good enough. You will need 2 inch of cinnamon stick, or 1 inch of cinnamon stick is also fine. You will also need here 2 tablespoons of kasuri methi, and you will also need 1 tablespoon of ajwain or carom seeds here. Okay. So this is all the ingredient. I am going to dry roast all the masalas except for the black pepper powder and hing. I am going to even the kasuri methi I will not dry roast now. Rest all these ingredients I am going to dry roast, okay, and then coarsely grind them. And of course we will need salt, but salt should be added at the end. Once the entire process is ready and you're just going to the terrace to dry it, that's when you add the salt, because salt will start leaving water if you add it earlier on. Alright, so let's start. Take an iron skillet and start dry roasting these ingredients. So I have kept this plate next to me. One by one I'm going to dry roast the ingredients and transfer here. Don't add everything together. Well, you can if you monitor it to not burn, but if you keep it if you roast it one by one, it's easier. All ingredients, all spices take different time to roast, and I don't want anything to burn. I've dry roasted the chili flakes, but I have not put it in this because I don't need to crush or grind that. But we need to roast this or even sun dry and let it cool, because the spices have to be nicely dried up. There should be no moisture in this because we are going to store these things for almost a year, right? So make sure that all the ingredients are nice and dry. This is already roasted and ground coriander powder, so no need to roast this. This is black pepper powder, no need to roast this. And this is hing, no need to roast this. Gas is off roasting this kasuri methi, because if your gas is on, then it burns very fast. So just switch off the flame and then just in the heat of the pan roast your kasuri methi. Now I've drained all the water out, and we are going to grind this in this mixie. Now if you have a food processor, it's very good. But if you don't have a food processor, and like me, because if the food processor, you can just open the air passing the attachment, and the air can pass through and it can become nice and fluffy whilst you're grinding it. But if you don't have a food processor, then, and if you have a normal mixie, then we have to do an additional step, which I will show you when we get there. But right now just take little and start grinding it, okay? We don't need to add any water while grinding this. Whenever beans are the pulses are stuck on the sides of the mixie grinder, please make sure you put everything back inside and everything is ground finely. We don't need chunks or whole pieces of urad. So make sure that you're pushing it in and grinding it fine. It's very important. A smooth texture. See, now I've put little urad in this bowl, and how it has sunk. So it should be so light that it should float. So now we have to beat it, but first let me grind the masala, add to it, and then we will beat everything together. Okay? Completely cooled down. So now I'm going to pulse it actually. So I'm using a KitchenAid because you have to incorporate air in this. If you're using a food processor, like I said before, then you don't have to do this step. But like I showed you, the dough was sinking, not floating. You need to incorporate air so that the dough can float. Okay, and the buddies are lighter and dry faster. So right now I'm just using a food processor and incorporating air in it. You can also use your hands and just keep whisking, and incorporate air in this, and then I will add. I thought towards the end I will add the masalas, dry masalas in this. Let me just once again mix everything together. Let's do the float test and see if it's floating now. Oops, just fell. Yes, see, now it's floating. So it's done. Now I'm going to add the dry masala to this and whip it once again. Okay. So sorry, I added all the other ingredients, the dry powders also, the dry black, the powdered black pepper, the powdered coriander powder, and the hing. Everything is added in the mixie, in the what do you say, coarsely pound or pulsed powder. Now let's bring everything down. Yep, and let's start incorporating it together. Once you're sure you're going up to dry it, add your salt. Okay, so I'm adding around whatever I feel is going to be enough now, like 2 to 3 teaspoons I feel everywhere. I'm just adding generally everywhere, and if I feel I need more, I will add more. But yeah, I think this should be enough. And the best part about what is store bought and what is homemade is you can control the amount of sugar. Normally these wadis which are store bought have so much sugar in them. Okay, so I will manage the sugar. Salt. I've added the salt, and now we are heading up. We need a bowl full of water also. Okay, and make like a hole in it. Okay, till the top, not like full hole, but so much so that it is hollow in the center. So dip your thumb, make a nice hollow. Wait, don't make sure it doesn't crack open, but just make a nice hollow. Sorry. Yeah, like that, and then place it. Okay, nice sun. We need good sun. So yeah, so I have made it bigger because I've seen it bigger only. So I've made it like that. It is also, I think I've seen it bigger because more surface area, the faster it will dry up. So that's why I've also kept it bigger only this time. So yeah, sun is shining. I hope it keeps shining. The chips are also here, as you can see, the wafers. And hope you like today's recipe. I've also previously made Amritsari vadi in my vlog, but on my channel, but it's I think maybe 4-5 years old. It's old, so you all may not look for it. So yeah, summer goodies. This is our Amritsari vadi. Thank you so much for watching Ru's Kitchen and Garden, and I hope you're going to try and make it. Thank you. Bye. So it has started to pour now. Like I said, if I make summer goodies, it has to rain. See the size of these droplets. But good, I'm safe because I checked the weather and I knew that it was going to start raining from 3 o'clock. But it's just 2 o'clock and it started raining. But I already kind of removed the wadis, transfer it into a plate and then put it under the fan. So tomorrow morning again when it will get nice and sunny, I'll put the wadis out. That's how you have to make summer goodies in Singapore. Day 2 of drying. Like yesterday I made it and I dried, and today now since full morning, what time is it now? I think it is 1:30. So full morning it's been drying and it's been very hot and sunny today, so good, but it's still not dry completely. I'll show you. See here, still squishy. A lot of places still squishy, so a lot of these wadis are still squishy. So today good enough sun it is received. Tomorrow again I'll put it in the hot sun, but right now it's time to bring it in because the weather is changing. So yeah, see the sound now, it's different, right? Once it's fully ready I will show you how it sounds, and that's also one sign or one way to know that these are fully done. Potato chips also here, they've got full day sun. I fried some yesterday and I told you it will need some more sun. It will still need, see, still some not very fully dry, but okay. For today I think the sun has done its job. Let's take them inside. Day 3, and full day of sun it has got today, but it is still, I can say, not as crispy, and it is still, I can say, little bit soft in the center. It has to have this complete color change and it has to be completely dry. Maybe 1 or 2 more days of full sun, and then this will be good enough to store. This is maybe day 5 or 6. I don't remember because it's been raining and then sunny. So still, as you can see, it's become hard, like really rock hard, but there's still some little like dark parts. So I will keep it in sun as long as I want, or as not as long as I want, as long as this doesn't become all like this color. So I want all these dark parts also to dry fully, and today there's good sun. So yeah, this is how Amritsari vadi is made. Once we make some sabzi out of it, I will show you. Thank you so much for watching Ru's Kitchen and Garden. Hope you like this recipe. Bye.